Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going cryptocurrency market. And man, bearish sentiments out there, isn't it? Price go down. It's all going down, going to zero, right, guys? So if you just land here, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to show you guys something here, man. So with using Polkadot, so I'm starting to see this pattern come up a little bit. Polkadot's in a correction. I'll show you guys something here, okay? With Polkadot, I compared Polkadot to Bitcoin. They kind of flow together a little bit out of all the other ones, but I'm seeing this pattern right here. I'm showing you this pattern right here that in a lot of the cryptocurrency assets. Okay, so here's Polkadot on its wave. You could break this down with the RSI. I've already done it. What it did right here, that Polkadot went up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a flat and it ripped off this fifth wave right here too, making a divergence right there. So you got another 1, 2 back here, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like Bitcoin down here, guys. You see, Bitcoin went into a wave too and went up into this wave right there. There's just a fifth or third right there, just like Polkadot. Okay. And then Bitcoin made this correction, just like Polkadot, and it went up into a wave, just like Polkadot. It's just Polkadot's not quite as bullish as Bitcoin, obviously, back down here. Okay. And then it made this correction right here. Okay. This is a little bit later. Correction, kind of like Bitcoin. Bitcoin made plainly a three-wave swing. If you dig into that, that's a three-wave swing. You got a connector wave right there with A, B, C. And it went up into a wave, kind of like Bitcoin, except Polkadot's not quite as bullish. Polkadot would be way up there if it was like Bitcoin, but it's not. But it went up into a wave with divergence. And now you're in this section. Three-wave swing, 5. Okay? So Polkadot. So you see the correlation here with Polkadot, what it's doing right there, section. So here's Polkadot's move. You see Bitcoin's move, boom, just like Polkadot, boom, in this section. Now Bitcoin's in this section right here, right, coming down into a 5-wave swing. What it did exactly in there, still got to suss this all out. But Polkadot's making a flat, guys. So what I'm going to do is Bitcoin's is in a correction, just like Polkadot, because it went up into a wave and is correcting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to show you guys something right here, Polkadot, okay? So here's Polkadot's tail right here. Boom, okay? It's coming down in that 5-wave swing, okay? All right, so it did a flat. So this is a flat type move. You see how it's kind of symmetrical, all right? Now, can it come back down here and do an expanded flat because it went well above this section right here? It can come back down in this section. Here's what Polkadot's doing, in my opinion, guys. Just like Bitcoin. Polkadot went up into a wave. Boom, right here. There's a divergence, and it's correcting that leg right here. Polkadot's correcting that leg. Now, here's the deal with flats. Flats are made to take a lot of time, wear people out, and get them bearish. Just like what it's doing right now, isn't it? It's a pretty boring time, because you check this out right here. You see Polkadot's wave. If I check it, it took it 7 days. It took it 7 days. And now Polkadot's in this correction this whole time, guys. You see that? It's done. It might not even be done. There's 35 days, and it could be going into 40 days. Okay. Now, this whole thing right here, if you can see right here, this correction that it did, and I'm going to do it just like so. You can see more or less it's right at that 1-to-1. Now, can it come back down to 1.618? It can get down there, guys, and then you have yourself a little expanded flat. If it makes its way down there, I'd be checking for a reversal in this area. Come back down, come up a little bit, and then get back down here. Maybe make some divergence in that area with Polkadot. Okay, so this asset, in my opinion, right here, Polkadot is still, it's in a 1, 2, 1, and then this 2 is just taking its time. This 2 is taking its time, guys. It's too flat. And the reason I say that is because I was noticing this pattern on all these other assets were going on in here too, guys. I'm noticing all these patterns going, wait a second, what's going on here? So you see this whole section right here went up so high to get people bullish again, okay? It was a trick, A, B, C, and then coming down for the flat. Hope that makes sense. It's coming together. I went over the NASDAQ. Now, here's the other thing I want to show you guys on Coinbase. Looking at Coinbase, guys, you see this inverse head and shoulders that it's making. Can it come down a little bit more? Boom. But if you take a look at this inverse head and shoulders that it's going to do, you know, I'm looking at targets like 95 to 100. go up into this area. If it breaks that area, you're going to be looking at higher targets than that. Higher targets than that for Coinbase up to, let's say, what is that? Like 115. It can get up to 115, guys. If Coinbase is bullish, more than likely Bitcoin will be too. Same thing with MicroStrategy, guys. MicroStrategy is up into that wave, and it's doing a wave here. It's doing a good correction. See what it's going to do this section and what it's going to rip off over here, guys. Okay. In my opinion, it's looking pretty good for MicroStrategy. And then you're looking at these like Mara. Mara did a good job. It's in a 1-2. I think it ripped off a third wave, and it's probably going to do another wave over there. Same thing, not Mara, that was Riot, excuse me. That was Riot blockchain and Mara. These are proxies of Bitcoin. This one's a little bit less. Have to see what that's going to do right there on Mara. So I'm looking at the whole section, and I'm thinking these are going to be coming down a little bit more. But if you think about this, Polkadot's been in this correction this whole time. So we probably got maybe, I don't know, a little bit more time for it to get down here if it's going to whiz down there, right? It could be a 3-wave swing too, so that would make it a WXY, okay, with Polkadot. So it'd just be 3, 3, and then a 3, or a WXY wave, guys. But it'd still be a flat. It'd be a flat, okay? And then over here, your second wave over here, and then that would be the signal for that. So the same thing with Bitcoin and most likely Ethereum, guys, too. So I'm looking for a bounce probably in this area with Ethereum. It can come down to 1890-ish too. Looking for that. I want to see what's it going to do over here. And then is it going to be a 3-wave swing and then another swing back down for Ethereum? But I'm expecting something over here for a bounce, guys. Same thing with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin may have already started a bounce. I have to see what's going to be going on with Bitcoin in this section over here, guys. Okay. Might come down to the trend, which is 27.6 for that swing, and what kind of bounce is it going to do over there is what I'm checking out. So that's going to be after it does the the dump, you want to see what's it going to do over here, okay? And that'll be your tell on, okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-wave swing, and then you know that it's going to do another swing back down to break that low, guys, right there, okay? So otherwise, it has a if you look at Bitcoin right now on the 8-hour, that it's creating a bunch of hidden bullish divergence, guys. That's hidden bullish divergence. It's up, and then this is down. That's definitely divergence. And it has it. Let's check 12-hour. It's coming down pretty good. These oscillators are getting down really good. Probably needs a little more work on the daily. Might need a little bit more work on the daily, guys. So more than likely, now that I'm thinking about it, Polkadot is correcting that leg. Maybe Bitcoin is correcting this leg that it did right here. In this section over here, it's correcting this leg over here. So if Bitcoin is correcting this leg, which is an obvious impulse move, and it's correcting that leg, that means you got a good shot that Bitcoin will be going back up. It's just going to be in a corrective phase. Pay attention to this too with the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ, look, it's been in this since October of 22, and it's still going on. It's just really just grinding up. I'd like to see it break that. Let me check the candles. So the candles still haven't even broke it yet. See it break that, and then what kind of correction is it going to have over here? Okay. You could have a significant correction on the NASDAQ, come back down to these areas, all the way back down to this, even these areas, guys. So, after this long sequence or wedge that it's been in right here, I expected this to be done sooner, but it keeps going on and on, grinding up. But it'll do a correction. You guys see what Bitcoin is going to do, guys, in that time. So not 100% correlated, but there's a lot of correlation. It's just like headwinds for Bitcoin. If this is starting this downtrend, then Bitcoin's going to have a lot of headwinds, guys. So just want to throw that out there, show you guys what I'm looking at with the other assets, get a little clue what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Ethereum, same thing, guys. I'm looking at 1890-ish. May have already dropped down. It went to 1895. This section, and what's it going to do over here? What kind of swing? 3-wave swing to come back down and around? Could be. So is Ethereum went really, really high, guys. I mean, like here's its leg, more or less right here. and then went way up here like that, and then it's correcting this leg, instead of one of these legs. It could be, guys, but it's getting down there pretty good in the daily. The momentum indicators are coming down pretty good, guys. So that's what you want to see. These momentum indicators need to get down. Okay. That's the reality of it. If you want this to go back up significantly, expect this to rip out of there. Probably not, but I would be looking for the stochastic start rolling a little bit, guys. It could come back up and stay down there for a little bit. So if you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.